On air, online, and on your mobile. Follow at Represent Radio across all socials.
Hey yo, this is Swiss, Soul Solid Crew. You're listening to Samuel Eni, Represent Radio 107.3. Do not touch that dial. Stay locked in, locked on. Peace.
You heard a man. Do not touch that dial. Stay locked in, locked on. Big up everyone that's tuning in right now. That's told a friend to lock in. I'm here till 5 p.m. I only got 1 hour left. And I mentioned R.A.E on my socials. That should be coming down today. It's been a while.
Yep.
It's been a while. I can't remember the last time I saw you. I think it probably might have been at the offices of Guap.
Probably. Maybe last year or something.
Yeah. It's been a while. And then obviously since then, you have just been working.
Yeah, working hard.
Literally, when Ibs dropped me the WhatsApp, I was like, yep, I want to get R.A.E on. Let's have her on. Let's talk about the upcoming project, the project that's been released. But let's talk about so many things that's happened with you this year. And we were speaking about it off camera this year as well. It's like, you're still doing things, but it feels like you're not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, I feel great because I'm achieving stuff, but because I can't physically do much, like perform, it's kind of boring.
But I feel obviously we've got to go back into like lockdown part 2 right now.
Yeah.
Are you prepared, like mentally, spiritually? Like, are you ready for this?
I mean, I'm an introvert, so I'm like, I love my room, so I mean, I'm always prepared, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of artists are introverts, but how are you when you're around people? Is that you still have that side, you still have that bubbly side?
Yeah.
It still comes out.
It comes out like when I'm around people that I'm comfortable with and I know I'm like me.
Yeah.
But then when I'm with people I'm not comfortable with, I'm kind of shy.
In your shell.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting because it's like you're an artist, so have you had those moments where people come up to you and be like, "Oh my God, you're R.A.E. We love you. We love your music." How do you feel? How do you respond to that?
I'm kind of awkward, but
I love the honesty.
I think they kind of like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. But I try to like not be awkward when I'm meeting people, but then when they leave, I'm like, that was hard.
You gotta get used to that lifestyle now.
I
You
know.
gotta get used to that lifestyle now. I think the big tip, wear shades. When you wear shades, people can't see your eyes.
But then
so
it's
you're like,
I don't know, it kind of looks a bit bougie.
That's
Yeah, and I'm not all about that. So I want to see people, even though I don't really look at people in the eyes.
Yeah.
I still feel them.
Okay, cool. I hear you. Everyone has struggles. Everyone has their ups and downs. I feel like in particular this year, especially with everything that's gone on, it affects people differently. How has that kind of quote unquote helped you, or how does that affect you making music? And you released the project so late in the year. Was that always going to be the plan?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So the plan was I was actually supposed to release an LP.
Yeah.
But I like to believe the songs on the LP were too good.
Hey!
So we wanted to keep
Talk
it for
them talks.
We wanted to like keep it for next year
Yeah.
and release another EP.
Yeah.
Just so it's like even more of an introduction to my music. And so like we basically recorded that EP in 4 days I think it was just after. So actually the LP, I actually recorded that in my room in lockdown. And then the EP, we recorded that just after lockdown. So I was still in the creative mindset.
Yeah. To give something to your fans.
Yeah. Basically.
Does it weird you out that you have fans now? Are you used to it now?
I'm used to it online, but I've not really seen it in the
person.
physical. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I guess when I see it in physical, I'm going to be like, oh, okay.
It's a moment.
Yeah.
It's a moment.
Yeah, but I did a live the day my EP dropped, and like the amount of people that tuned in made me realize, whoa, I've actually got fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got people that support you
Yeah.
and love your music. What would you say, this 2020, what's been your proudest moment of this year?
Winning the emergent talent competition,
Is
Glastonbury.
Because that's what I was gonna say. That was my proudest moment for you, but I didn't know if you felt the same.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you that first, so then I could. But it's glad that we're on the same page and stuff. And wait, you need to break that whole thing down, because I know I've read the article where you've spoken about it, but I need to actually hear you say it. Like, what was that moment like for you? That whole process.
Like the moment I found out that I won.
Yes, the moment that you found out you won.
It was just a feeling of like, is this real? Like,
surreal.
Yeah, because I had a dream when I was like 15, and I saw myself performing in front of a really big crowd, and it was like outside, but I didn't know what it was, and I could only see the back of me, and the crowd, but I knew it was me. And so winning the competition made me realize, was that the dream when I was 15? And it's like I won like 10 years later. It's like that dream is like
gonna come true.
Yeah, it's gonna come true. Yeah.
Wow. How did your mum react?
Oh, my mum was
siblings
screaming like she just went into prayer mode. You know?
Yeah. As mothers do. As mothers do.
Yeah, my siblings were really happy. To be fair, I was making a banana cake at the time. Yeah. And then Ibrahim called to say, "Oh, like you won." And I was like, no.
How are they knowing that you're an artist? Because I'm sure at the beginning there might have been a bit, it's a tough route. Yeah. We don't want this for you. But have they come around full circle?
Yeah, they actually have. My mom's my biggest fan. Like, to be fair, like my parents, they've always been supportive, but like they, you know, like how Africans are, they want like that academic.
Yeah. Course
thing. So I know. So when I was like, no, like I just want to do music full time, like me and my mum were like bumping heads a bit. But
my mum was interesting, because when I told her when I quit my job, it was crazy for me. And then I did last year I did my TV debut on TV, and I remember showing that to her, and the moment, the feeling. It's no one can ever replace that feeling, you know. So I can imagine what it was like for you in your household. Yeah. You gave us 6 tracks on this EP, and on your debut project you gave us 6 again. Why didn't you do more?
Oh, do you know, I didn't even realize.
Oh yeah, I know. I was like, R.A.E's got 6, and this one has got 6. Why didn't she give us more?
Even number. I don't know. I to be fair, I thought an EP was a short project. Yeah, I didn't think you could have more.
It could be as long as you want it to be honest.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
I learned something new.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, I was supposed to do an LP, which would have been more songs.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, when you just want to give someone a taste of something,
just a dose.
If you give them too much too soon, it's like, it's a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Just give them a dash of excellence.
That's splat.
Yes.
That's that splat. Yeah. R.A.E is in the building. If you have any questions, please hit me up on my socials at @SamuelAny_ on Twitter, or at SamuelAny on Instagram, or hit me up on Represents One as well. I'll be here. She's still here with us. We still got to go through being on GQ. Now that was recent. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't be surprised, yo. Remember who you're in the studio with? Yes. Don't be surprised. And we're going to talk more about that as well. But here's Listen Up from R.A.E.
It's your girl INDDB, keep it G, of course. Listening to your guy Sammy E. Yeah.
Hey, where do I start? R.A.E. Where do I start? Okay, cool. Let's start off here. Monica, Brandy, TLC. I get those feels. I get those vibes. I get that whole, that's the vibe I get from you.
Okay.
Like, if you grew up in the 90s, I have no doubt that you would have your own show, like the way Brandy went into TV and etc. And those, I feel like we're missing that in these times. There needs to be more black shows on TV, especially of those of that nature. And that's what I get from you. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel really happy, because I actually really want my own show.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I want to call it Life of R.A.E.
Yeah.
That
would be sick. That would be absolutely sick. Well, yeah, we might have to make that happen still.
I hope so.
We might have to make that happen. Yeah, production companies, I'm ready. Let's
work.
Up. Let's go. Let's get to work. On Not Your Love, Was that you singing, or was that someone else singing?
That was me singing.
That was you singing.
Yeah.
I had to be sure. I just wanted to double check because I had someone else in mind, but I wanted to be sure like that's actually her. And then you got Ibrahim underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, for those of you who don't know who Ibrahim is an absolute OG. He's the co-founder of Got Magazine and a sick, amazing friend. And big up Ibrahim each and every time. That is one of the standout tracks for me on that project.
Thank you.
That and the intro.
Okay.
Yeah, that for me, because I feel like the intro was so funny. So it tells me about your personality, your character, and just who you are as a person. And I feel like that's something that people are seeing more so now. I feel like as you've emerged as an artist, your shell has kind of like broken.
Okay.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, I mean, like you get more confident, you're in those kind of spaces, and you're gonna meet a lot more new people.
Yeah.
And I said off camera as well, like Kanye's gonna listen to this and do that head bop.
I mean, I'll see.
Just taking all the praises now. Festivals. You performed at Park Life Roundhouse Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're set to do Glastonbury next year.
Yeah.
What a moment. That's going to be
that's
crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Now, pray to God that still commences, because obviously we don't know what's going for Corona and stuff. Corona, stop killing everything, please.
Please.
But yeah, what do you have prepared? What do you got set? Because I'm sure as you might have plans after plans, and you might change your mind as time goes on and be like, feel like this is better. But what do you have for now that's sitting in your head?
Nothing.
Because it's so...
Yeah, like, I mean, right now, I guess I'm going to perform the songs off my EP.
Of course.
Yeah, but all I know right now...
Will the LP drop before or after?
I do not know.
Oh.
I'm hoping before.
Yeah.
But if it's after, it's after.
Yeah.
But all I know is that I want to really, really have a standout performance. Like, I really want everybody to forget they're in 2020 and time travel into the 90s.
Yeah.
I want people to like dance when I'm performing, so it's like an actual party.
Yeah. Sick. 46 new musicians drafted the other day, the 1st of November, on GQ magazine. Big. Like I've always said from early, I'm going to be one of the front covers of GQ magazine, whether that be 2022, 2023, it's going to happen.
Amen.
But you have that already, not necessarily front cover, but you're in there, you're featured in there.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? That's a big thing. That's a big publication.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, it's just...
I would say like things like, I don't know, things don't hit me.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I'm always happy and grateful.
Yeah.
But I need to understand and accept these things. But when I saw it, I was like, whoa, this is cool, man. Yeah. But yeah, like I was really happy when I saw it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like crazy because I was like amongst other like big artists.
Yeah, very big artists.
I was like, what? Like, these lot look at me, because you never know who's watching you.
You don't.
And it makes you want to keep going. Yeah.
And also for you as well, like, because there must be, as you said, you had a dream about you performing on stage. There must be visions that you have of yourself that, you know, you're going through. And you quit your job as well. That must have been quite scary. Was you? Not really.
No. It's because in my mind, I just didn't want to do any, like, I just knew like I wanted to do music or something creative.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, there's going to have to be a point where I'd like just stop everything. You know, I know that like my finances are just going to like be on pause, but it will come back.
Full circle. Amen.
Yeah.
What's your favorite music video that you've released?
I think it's
you look like you have so much fun in all of them, so that I want to know what's your favorite one.
It's either Haters.
Your mum is so fat, yeah? When she walked past the TV, I missed 3 episodes.
Whoa! Yeah. Haters is good. That's the one where they're all in a circle and they all sharing mum jokes. Yeah.
Haters, or I don't know, because I feel like every time I do a video, it's always my favorite. Haters, Damn Jermaine.
What?
This right here is the F-boy anthem.
Or Like This. Because the vibes were like, it was just really, really cool. Yeah.
Are you surprised at how much headway you've made so early in your career?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because it's like, it's just happening like, I don't want to say so quick, but it's like, wow, like, for me, it's like things don't ever happen for me. So it's kind of like, I feel like I'm dreaming. It's like it's a really like, I don't even have the words to describe
Clearly.
it. Yeah. But yeah, like,
I feel like today you're feeling it today.
yeah,
It's
like
all-
I think it's all hitting me.
yeah.
And no, because like, you know, when I feel like I've been like writing music since I was 10, been like in a shell for so long, and it's like I feel like all these opportunities and things happening for me were already lined up, but I don't know, like God was just probably waiting for me to say, you know what, Rachel, when are you like ready to like,
Yeah.
so when I was like ready to like start my career, it's like everything started to unfold. And that's why I'm like yes and no, because I feel like it was already lined up. It was just waiting for me to accept it.
Accept it in full grace. It is 24 minutes past 4. R.A.E. is still in the building, and this is the surprise that we actually have for you in store. She's going to be doing a brand new exclusive freestyle here on the show. But not only that, I'm going to be joining her. So this is going to be filmed. Obviously, I don't know how good I'm going to be. Yeah. I wrote these bars. Yeah. And I'm just waiting to test this out. But yeah, be looking forward to that. But before we get into that, here's R.A.E. Like This on Represent Radio with a couple more songs. Stick around because the freestyle is going to be fire.
Yo, it's Rushy from the Free, you know what I'm saying? Locked in right now with my guy Big Sam, Represent Radio, you feeling me?
So I promised you a freestyle. I promised it from the both of us. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. I'm a presenter, guys, just a disclaimer. I'm not a rapper. But if it sounds good, don't be surprised. And if it sounds not so good, allow me. Here we go. I love this song, so I thought it was only right that I choose this song. This tune, actually. Here we go. Oh, you gotta wait for the drop.
Justy 254.
Don't give us Snickers. Sam's not a quitter. 2020, what a year. Don't want to remember. Damn, I need a holiday. Some J-Rice and Fanta. We've laughed, we've cried, we've stumbled, we've rise. The good, the bad, we take it and stride. I can't believe you're still the same. All these years and you ain't changed. I'm never going back. My future is bright. I've turned the page, or you still remain. I don't think you understand how nerve-wracking that was. I really understand how rappers feel when they're being put on the spot right now. But that was my take. Stumbled a bit. I think I kind of came back into it. Ray, what did you think?
Yeah, man, you did your thing.
R.A.E. has got the straightest face. I swear. She's smiling, so it's like you can't even be mad at her, but you know full well she's probably thinking, Sam, just stick to percentage.
No, I feel like everybody should try something like,
Of course.
yeah.
100%. I'm gonna have to do it more, to be honest. I feel like there were some bars that
Yeah.
I feel like I picked it up when we've laughed, we stride, we stumbled.
That,
Do you know what I mean?
that flow was so sick, man.
I don't know if she's pulling my Are you ready for yours? Alright, cool.
I have no choice.
You have no choice. So I've picked 3 instrumentals One in particular was the one that you pitched that I feel like is an absolute classic. So here's R.A.E. Her freestyle. This should be great.
Yo, I'm R.A.E. Listen up, cause I'm the greatest. Flip this girl's amazing facts, make this a statement. Black queens chilling and winning on every station. Remembering a time when this was ancient. So right now I'm celebrating with a Fanta in my hand. 2020 is the year of surprises, man. From Corona to SARS, not feeding kids. How bizarre. Sam, run me a Snickers bar. Guys, allow me, I wrote this on the way to the station.
Clearly, we know who's actually the rapper here, to be honest, because she killed it. She killed it, R.A.E. This interview is going to be up on my YouTube as well. And we get to the nitty gritty, man. We get to know R.A.E. a bit more. And she's just a beautiful person, inside and out. I look forward. I'm there actually on the day when you go to Glastonbury. I don't know how many people you can take. I'll probably try to sneak with Ibrahim and be like, yo.
Yeah, sneak in.
Yeah, sneak in and try and make that a moment, to be honest. I'm vlogging the whole experience if I'll get in, to be honest.
That would be, oh man,
yeah,
that'd be so
I'm
cool.
vlogging. My GoPro is ready. I bought the GoPro ready for this year purely. No, do you know what? I lied. My sister got the GoPro. She does not film. I do. So I'll be taking her GoPro. But at the time that it came, had we had a normal year with concerts and everything, I can just imagine. Me and Denz and Renz were actually talking about it live on radio not too long ago. And we said that was one of the content that we wanted to push out because we get invited to so many music festivals and etc. It would have been great to just have a nice reel of places that you've been to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you having a one-to-one experience with the artists you're going to see, the events that's happening, the festivals that are on. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hopefully 2020 we can have that. 2021 we can have that experience, and I'll be there front and center while R.A.E. is performing on stage at Glastonbury. Yeah.
It's main stage too.
Main stage. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. Crazy was that moment when Stormzy did Glastonbury. I thought that was incredible.
Wavy, like, you know, when it's like watching your sibling on the stage, and it was such an amazing moment.
Yeah.
Like I was really proud of him.
Yeah.
Like he's my brother, man. He's not.
You
but he is.
and Stormzy on a track. We have to make that happen.
I hope so. That would be lit.
Yeah. So any representatives of Stormzy, yeah, give R.A.E. a shout. She's crazy, man. She's dope. She's incredible. I can't say enough, to be honest. It is 4:41. We still have loads of time left. Well, just a little bit of time. Here's Miss Banks, another South London vet. Novikov on rep.